Okay, today is the 19th of July 2026. 19th of July 2026. Okay. So, yeah. I just been accused of banging. This is why I don't want to be here. This is why I don't want to be in this situation. But for me, I have to keep a personal account because I'm tripolar. So let's get into it. So I work here at my desk. The resident complaint is down just below me, just on the other side of me. Like literally, I work on this side of the next to the window. I've requested a single bed twice. Twice. It's my second time requesting a single bed because this double bed is broken and it's not suiting my working because I want to work more than you know, because this breathing without living is suffering. You know, and this single bed is literally this double bed is literally the thing causing a problem because it's broken one and two, it's so big you have to move I move this to get to my bathroom, like my toilet. And literally, he's complaining about banging. I don't bang. I don't bang. The only time I bang, no, I never bang. Have you seen me bang? No, you have not seen me bang. But you see, the kind of thing I'm saying is that, because I am uh, literally, literally sitting here working, and his bed is underneath, and I switch and I play the game because I have to work, and I have to play my video game, which is my PS5 console. My PS5 is down there. I sit on the chair, I turn my PS5 on, and I move the components. Sometimes I draw, sometimes, sometimes I draw on my digital tablet, my XP Pen tablet. Sometimes I draw my digital tablet. Sometimes I work here. I do some computer programming. I play some video games on my PS5. My leisure time. My PS5. Literally, all the things I do, just moving these components, and then it's constantly on banging. Some things may fall because I don't hold the things properly, but some things might fall on my controller. But idealistically, because we don't live in an ideal world, uh, you know, the goal of me is just to put it back in. Turn my video game on, turn it on, turn off. So this is my PS5, and I'm moving the chair back. So as I'm moving the chair back, like moving it back and forth, I am not banging. I'm just moving my chair. I don't bang on anything. Doesn't matter if I get a code wrong. I don't care. I that's not the code. The banging doesn't stop my me. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to be a British citizen. If I go to Nigeria, I get my passport. I go to Nigeria, the first bank of Nigeria in Lagos. I get money. I buy a house in Nigeria. Simple as. I keep telling everybody they can't keep me in a room telling me enough capacity, and these things will be happening. So for me, it's the commutation for my life. For my life, because for me, doesn't matter whether I'm just making a small bang or a big bang. It doesn't matter to them. All that matter is money and profits. Today I was gonna introduce my hardware. Funny enough, my own hardware video. So I'm gonna introduce trying to build my own motherboard. But the hardware, because I've never designed a motherboard before. But I was trying to design my own motherboard. They were trying to do a prototype of motherboard, trying to design motherboard. But the I'm not gonna say anything about the person. I have a routine. I wake up, I work. I work. I must work. I have a routine. I can't just be sleeping day in, day out. I say this body clock's off, but I say that which is really found an insult, but if because I'm way up all night, but I have a routine. I get up, I work, I sleep, I wake up, I work, and I don't get tired because it's a routine to my day. For me personally, that's a very important thing to do because you're just sleeping without any kind of way to wake up. That is not good for your health. It's not good for your mental health, well-being. And for me personally, I don't care about anybody here. It's not my own life. I didn't put myself in the care home. I asked for the council for housing. I'm not meant to be in here no more. My tenancy has expired. I'm a care leaver. I'm a care leaver. That's what I say. Whether there's house or no house in the UK, it's not a problem for me. You can build houses, For me, I can still build my own housing, But whether there's housing or no houses, I don't care. I go to Nigeria, I buy a compound, I buy a allotment, and I get my own housing. That's my own house out. You cannot tell me what to do. You cannot keep me here. Well, I'm only here temporarily for the. When they say when the social care come and say no, we don't want to give him housing, it doesn't concern me. It doesn't. It doesn't affect my life. You think it affects my life? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I've made my £55 billion. I've sued the council for £5 billion. When that one comes out, then my life will start mattering to them. Maybe people's lives start mattering to them. But for me, I've done made my money. I don't care about the stupid people or stupid things that happen here. Not anymore. Not when I'm when my life is when I'm trying to actually innovate and do things that actually matter to people in the long run. Okay, I'm gonna end this video now. I'm gonna put it away, put it, but it's my PS5. It's just my account of story because I'm trying to pull out and I document my realities. Because I have to document this too. Because what's the solution to this? To move out, I can move out. I can't move out. I haven't got any money to move out. Oh, that's my thing here. I'm not throwing any good punches. That's what matters. I'll be working now. Going to work now. Thank you. There's my PS5. It's here. See it? And there's uh my my GPU. It's there. And there's my GPU. It's there. Thank you for watching this video.